got frustrated and I saw the shortcut. I was like, oh, well, I'll just do that.
Dime. Return safe and sound.
But Uncle Scrooge, what about the treasure? Yeah, we had it and we lost it. Sorry, Uncle Scrooge.
Come on now, boys. We may not have got to keep the treasure, but we had the adventure of a lifetime.
If only-
And best of all, we got to share it together.
If only something would happen to
Weathergale, Launchpad.
let us get the treasure again.
Don't forget about Mrs. Beakley and Bubba and Fenton and Shiro. They helped us too.
Indeed they did, lads. Now, come on. Let's head for home.
Yes, it's a shame nothing happens so that we can get those treasures. Oh well.
Let go of me, you doddering old deadweight.
Oh, pipe down, you mangy bird.
I don't know if it's fair to say mangy. Can buzzards get the mange? They probably can. Scrooge remains which is stuck. Glob Gold captured. I almost said, what crime did he commit?
Real
But
swell of you to give Glomgold a lift home, Mr. McD.
huh.
Aye. I'll put it on your bill, Flinty. You can pay me back in, say 3 to 5 years. With interest, of course.
I'll get you for this, McDuck. Mark my words.
They got 3 years for kidnapping and robbery?
Now, there's a sight I never got tired of. Come on, lads. Let's head to the ice cream shop.
Hey, can we each get our own cone this time, Uncle Scrooge?
Oh, why not? I'm in a generous mood today. In fact, each of you can even get a cone with ice cream in it.
I actually somehow forgot he was incredibly miserly too. Tougher than the toughies. Like her. Okay, so we're going to be talking over this. In fact, I might actually drop the volume of this as much as I hate to, but with YouTube's new idiotic content ID nonsense, unfortunately this will almost certainly get the video flag, so I will try dropping the volume and also I'm going to talk over it. So normally this is where I talk about what I thought about the game overall, give a little review, and tell you what I think the game is worth as far as the price. Overall, I very much enjoyed the game. Obviously near the end I got very frustrated with how they designed that, but I'll cover that in a second. All right, it is again worth mentioning that move that mouse. Move that mouse. Yeah, girl, you move that mouse. So it is important, I think, to note that I am a big fan, or at least I was a big fan of the TV show, as well as the original NES game. Me and a friend in particular played the hell. Hey, Tim Curry's the technical artist. Probably a different Tim Curry. But yeah, we played the hell out of the original. We watched the old cartoons. Big fans. So that obviously plays into this. A lot of this is nostalgia. Most of the voice actors are the same. My understanding is all the surviving voice actors played their parts. So I think that's awesome. You know, I heard some people complain about the cinematics. I think it's saying that you couldn't skip them easier. I think there should have been a button that you hold to skip the cutscenes or something. But you could skip them if you hit start and then skip. So it wasn't a huge deal. But overall, art-wise, I couldn't have asked for it to look better, I don't think. It looks like I was playing the cartoon. In fact, it looked better than the cartoon. So graphically, absolutely looked phenomenal. The music, for the most part, the remasters were, at worst, they were okay. But some of them were really, really good. In particular, the boss music and the intro were incredible. I like the intro because and it's kind of typical to do this now if you're redoing an old song or from an old NES song, is to put the 8-bit version in and mix it up with the new version. So they did that, and I think it worked really well, and the boss music was also phenomenal. So gameplay, the controls felt really tight. I did have some issues with the controller, but I think it's more me getting used to the PS4 controller than anything else. But the controls felt really, really tight. I like the additions they made for the most part to the game. Being able to unlock stuff, additions to the stages. They made the bosses harder because the bosses used to be a joke. And now some of them are still pretty easy, but they definitely take more than they used to. Because it used to be, if you want to see the original DuckTales, I have a playthrough of it on my channel. It's about an hour long, actually less than that. The bosses pretty much amounted to doing 1 or 2 different things and pounding on them. For example, the Amazon boss, or not the Amazon, but the mines boss, he became a ball and rolled around, and he would stop in the middle, I think, and you could pogo him. And then you would jump over him and pogo him. It was super, super easy. He was a joke. So it's definitely... insane enough, I actually saw someone say this game was easier than the original. That's some serious nostalgia, rose-colored glasses there. In no way, shape, or form would I consider this game easier. Because as I mentioned, I replayed the original on my channel for like in 50 minutes. The only thing that made it quote-unquote tougher was if you lost all your lives, you had to start the entire game over. That's not challenge, that's punishment. There's a difference. Please learn the difference. People drive me nuts when you learn the difference. And though I admit there's many times where there's a very, very thin line, and sometimes punishment factors into difficulty. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. But yeah, the gameplay worked out really well. The voice acting was phenomenal, of course. Graphics great. Music, the sound effects of him pogoing and all that. As someone who loved the original, I think this was an absolutely... This is what I want from HD remakes or remasters or whatever. They made it look great. They kept the essence of the game, but then added on a little bit more to make it different for those of us who have played it. So it's fun for both, you know, new and fresh for those of us who have played it, as well as those who never did play the original. So overall, what would I give this game? I would give this game, before the final stage, I would probably give this game about an 8.5. I liked it that much, about an 8.5. However, that last bit was terrible, like awfully, awfully designed, because you have a semi-long stage, then a boss fight, which is a long boss fight, which you can not really do much to speed it up. Then you have a chase sequence, and then you have another chase sequence with instant murder by lava. And if you lose your lives, which it only gives you 2 on hard difficulty, then you start all over. That is not fun. That is not challenging. It's insanely tedious. I became far more familiar with that last stage and that final boss fight than I would have ever liked to. Maybe as a happy medium. Well, one, just get rid of the stupid part with the lava at the end. That would be fine. Or put a checkpoint at the beginning of the boss. Maybe fight the boss over and over again. Still a bit tedious, but it's a happy medium from just starting you right at the last sequence. But that brings her down to about almost a 7.5. I'll go with an 8 though. Like, it almost brought it down an entire point in my opinion, because that part was just so bad, and it took me from loving this game to wishing it was just over. I was just wishing I could end it. That's not good. That's very, very bad. So other than that, I would say definitely at least a 7.5 up to an 8. Now, what should you pay for this game? Now, if you've never played DuckTales, if you like platformers, I would go up to $20 for this. If you are a fan of the DuckTales original game, I would say 20 to 25. Especially if you really like the original DuckTales, I think this does it. Unless you are just some super what's the word I'm looking for? A purist, where, oh my god, they changed things, and oh my god, they're talking. They're not supposed to talk. They didn't talk in the original game. Then you're not gonna like it. Then frankly, nothing's gonna make you happy. Get over yourself, goddammit. But if you're just like me, someone who loved the game and wanted to see it again with a fresh coat of paint, absolutely pick this up. And kudos, by the way, again, to the voice actors, especially the young lady who did Magica Dispel, who is, I think, 95 years old. Props again for doing such a fantastic job on all the voices. So yeah, this was a huge nostalgia trip for me, but even if you aren't into the old game, I really think this is a game that you would enjoy. I think it's normally like $15 tops. So I think as long as you like platformers at all, this game is absolutely worth picking up for $15. Or obviously less than that is a no-brainer. If you're just okay on platformers, maybe 10. 10-ish, and then maybe play it on like normal difficulty, so you don't have to deal with some of the harder stuff, or even on easy difficulty. Oh good, it does let us go back here. Let's buy a bunch of artwork. So anyway, yeah, that's my review done. Let's buy some artwork. I wonder how much we can actually buy, because I do know there's an achievement to get all of it. We have 12 million. Nice. Needless to say, I skipped out on a lot of money on that last stage because I just was not caring by the end. Okay. Sketches. I wonder if the unlocks, as you can see on the right or left-hand side, the other right, that things get unlocked as I buy more and more. And I will look at some of this. I'm not going to go through every single piece, but you can see that some of this is getting unlocked. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to buy all of it, especially since some of these are 400k. Richest stock in the world, but still can't unlock all these things. But I want to get the artwork because, like I said, it's wow, whoa, this stuff is expensive. How much is this? Oh, this background paintings. So I'm gonna guess you have to farm money, maybe? Or does it say? I wonder if it saves this between playthroughs. So if I played on extreme difficulty, would that now be open to me, or would the gallery still be open to me, and I could just use the money I got from playing on extreme? Oh, there we go. Music unlocked. I really want to get the TV show art. Oh, where is Oh, it has the original. Wow, the original music's more expensive. I'm trying to think what I want you to hear. Obviously, a lot of. I wonder if this 550k is a boss fight, or is that just the moon? No, this is the moon. Yes. Let's listen to it. Yep, here we go. Not gonna listen to the whole thing, I just want you to hear a bit of it. Surely one of the greatest pieces of music ever created. So let's see if we can find the updated version. I was thinking it might be the same picture, but with, you know, the updated graphics. Alright, so this is... Oh, this is the beginning stage. I can't even see what this is. No, I can't even tell what that is. Can't see what that is. This is the Amazon Himalayas. The moon. This is the last stage. I bet this is the boss music. Maybe, I hope. Because I'm running out of money. Yep, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Well, we want to get the art, as much art as possible, because, as I mentioned, there's an achievement, and I definitely won't get it because I don't have money left. But I want to get as much as humanly possible. And I will, again, poke through some of it so you can quickly see the type of things that unlocked. We're down to 225,000. Ooh, we can buy this. Okay. Let's look through some of this. Then we look through some of the concept art. I know the boss music play in the background. Hope you don't mind. There's those bizarre. Those games are weird and kind of creepy, to be honest. I am pretty damn sure though that I remember them from the original. All right. Wait, can I would like to stop it actually now. I guess I can't. Oh, there we go. Or not. I stopped it for a second. I thought I hit that button and it worked, but oh well. Anyway, let's look at some of the pencil renders. Let's get one. Good stuff. I mean, it's pretty obvious. They put a lot of love into this, in my opinion. I think it's pretty apparent that they did. I wouldn't be surprised at all if a lot of the people who worked on this were about my age. Oh, nice. I'd like to get all these as backgrounds, which actually I think if you like these pictures, you can go to their website and download a lot of them as your background, which I think I will probably be doing. Ooh, let's check out the money bin. My money bin. Let's take a dive. Hooray! I'd love to do this in real life, but one, it would be, as mentioned previously, horrendously unsanitary. And two, probably kill yourself when you hit face first into a bunch of metal coins. It looks like I've got the secret treasures in here too. I didn't get an achievement for that, did I? I don't think I got an achievement for getting the hidden treasures. I need more money in here so I don't fall this far when I jump into the money bin. But yeah, so many childhood fantasies thinking about the money bin. So can I now, just out of curiosity, the money bin? Oh, this is like the beginning. Okay, so I now can go back and farm gold. Okay, that's cool. I actually might do that off camera because I wouldn't mind getting more achievements for this. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this game. I know I have for the most part. I think it was a phenomenal game. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like my videos if you like them. That does help me out quite a lot. I'll see you next time.